Hello students, we studied last day about the voice first and second part. Now we will study about the third topic, quasi passive voice. Okay, our third topic is quasi passive voice. Quasi passive voice. Let me remind at first what is active voice and what is passive voice. We learned last day what is active voice. When the subject is a doer of action in a sentence called active voice, and when the subject is a receiver of action in a sentence called passive voice. Now we will study about the third topic, what is quasi passive voice, and how would we define it is a quasi passive voice. Okay, then we can define it like when a subject on whom the action is done. Action is done. We can also say that it looks like it is doing an action. It is doing an action. An action. I used here for the subject it. Means I am going to give you a hint why it is called quasi passive voice, because you can see that and you can notice that in that case, in the quasi passive voice, a non-living subject is looked like to do an action. For example, let us select an example and understand what is the quasi passive voice. Number first, we fly a kite in the sky. Okay, you know that it is an active voice. It is an active voice. If we convert it in passive voice, so it will be like a kite is flown by us in the sky. It is passive voice. If you find any sentence like this, a kite flies in the sky. A kite flies in the sky. In this particular sentence, you can see that a kite here work as subject and it is a noun, but it is a non-living subject. But you can see that this sentence shows that the noun is doing action. Okay, that means you have to remember only one thing, that when a subject on whom the action done means look like it is doing an action. You have to remember the hint also. A noun, sorry for that here, a noun, a non-living subject is looked like to do an action. The sentence in which a non-living subject is looked like to do an action called quasi-passive voice. Okay. Now we will learn about. Okay, students. Now we learn the common rule to change an active voice into passive voice. Okay. There is 5 golden rules which is applied in all the active and passive voice. Number first, change the object into subject. Change the object into subject. Number second rule is apply helping verb. In active voice, there may be many kind of verb formation. It may be verb first, verb second, but in passive voice, we have to use only verb third. Apply verb third. Number 4, put by if necessary. Put by if necessary. Okay, and the last one is change the subject into object. Change the subject into object. Now we will learn what is the role of a pronoun, personal pronoun in a structure of active voice, and how the pronoun will change into passive voice. Okay, now let's learn about the personal pronoun. Okay, let's see what is the personal pronoun. Change of personal pronouns. Change of personal pronoun. Okay, all of you know very well there are 4 cases of personal pronoun. Number first, subjective case. The second one is possessive case. And the third one is objective case. And the last one is reflexive case. Okay, subjective case. Number first, I and we. This though the both of the pronoun will in the category number 1, which is called first person pronoun. Okay, and the second is you. It is included in the second person pronoun. So there is first person pronoun I and we, and the second person pronoun you. The third person pronoun, it included he, she, they, and it. These all included in third person pronoun. Possessive case, my, me, myself. These all are the 4 cases of a personal pronoun: be, our, us, ourselves. you, your, you, and yourself. He, his, him, himself. She, her, or herself. They, their, them, and themselves. Themselves. Okay, and the last one is it, its, it, and itself. Okay, now we will see how it is work during to change an active voice into passive voice. If there is I is a subject in a sentence in an active voice, when in the last when we convert it into passive voice, the subject I will change into me. If an object in a sentence, when we will change it into subject, then it change like I. Okay, means it will be turnover. Subject will change into object, and the subject and an object will change into subject. Means if there is B, it will change into us. If there is us will change into B. If there is you, it will change into you, and you will change into you. If in subject the personal pronoun he, it will change into him. And if we change an object which is him, then it will change into he. Okay, that's all. The rest will be learned in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thanks.